My name is Jade JHHA Clark, and I am the owner and artistic director of Jade's Hip Hop Academy, also known as JHHA. I opened the studio when I was 18 years old back in 2006, and what we do is we have recreational, pre-competitive, and competitive programs, and also a performance company that does a lot of community, corporate, and charitable events. In the beginning, a lot of people didn't take me seriously because of my age. I would show up to competitions and they would look at me and be like, well, where's your teacher? And I'd be like, well, I'm the studio director, actually. So it took a couple years and, I had to prove myself a lot. But after 10 years in the game, we've made a lot of strides and achieved a lot of goals and have gained the respect from our fellow peers. So it's been a really great journey, and that's where my mom comes in. She quit her job and started working for me because the studio became too big for me to handle. I started off with 18 kids, and within a year I had like 70. So she was like, okay, let me help you with the administration. She's a former international business management consultant, so she's like, let me, help you on that side of things. So it's a great relationship to have. So what's wonderful now, that we are a family is that some of the kids have really grown up and they've taken on teaching roles and they've started assisting me and some of them are able to, handle some of my programs. So I'm at the point now where I teach the competitive program. My staff, they do some of the competitive numbers and they run the rec and the pre-comp program, and it's great. We have a great relationship and they know exactly like what I'm looking for and how I do it, so it kind of it transcends the generations.
See my boys in the hood, we a minute, it's a problem.
Did it work? I kind of Jade does. That was great. One more time.
Boogie, Bobby, Josh. Boogie, Bobby, Josh. Boogie, Bobby, Josh. Boogie, Bobby, Josh. Like I'm straight out of Compton. See my boys in the hood, we a minute. God of His mercy.
Some last minute touch-ups there?
Yes, sir. I was 11. I started off in recreational, and then after that recreational class, they're like, no, you need to come in competitive. So I went into competitive with my little sister, Rhea.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we've been there since. It was easy for my parents because they could just bring us here, and we both love dancing, right? Like, we started dancing together. It's not even, So it wasn't one of those where we did it separately. We always did it together, so we don't mind doing it together. It was cool. Yeah.
So Rhea and Rochelle have been dancing with me for 9 years. I consider them like my daughters.
Yeah, basically 9 years.
Yeah, we've been through everything. School,
health
boyfriends, health problems. I've been through everything, and I'm super proud and to have them now both teach. Okay, and choreograph at my side. It's a blessing. My goal is always to bring out like the most potential out of all of my students, and so if that means there's a problem at home or a problem with friends or drama at school or whatever it is, like I'm there to help them out. I've sat through homework with both of them and from everything basically.
Yeah, so you're a teacher, a mother, What aren't you? Yeah, basically.
Pretty much everything. Mentor, teacher, homework,
Yeah.
everything.
Tutor.
It's pretty
Tutor.
cool because then while you do that, you teach other people how to do that too, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I encourage them as teachers to also give that back to their students as well. So for me, like for our classes, for example, it's important that if someone's struggling, like, don't just consider that person like the weak student and let them be. Like, investigate, like, what is it? Often enough, it's just a confidence issue, or it's just, something in their mind, or, things like that. So definitely, it's important.
Yeah.
We have our production. It's weird that she's not dancing this year, but she's focusing on school, second year in college, so that's important too. But I know she'll be back, and she dances with us when she can. Actually, did the whole run-free show with us, so we just did a show for that. So she did that, and then this one's got the production left, and it's how we roll.
Production number 3, Brand New Day. Boys, outstanding. I love it. Group called J Swag, outstanding. Lyrics, a large group of 11 Brave receives a superior.
That's a day in the life of JHHA.